Truth be told, we don't improvise that well.
So we cover it up with our juggling.
Show them some juggling.
All right, here we go. Check this out. This is a pretty renowned trick here. Not many people do it. It's the helicopter. Everybody make a helicopter noise. Followed up by the pirouette.
As you can imagine, his parents are super proud. I got a trick for you. This one's called the chop. 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 Chop.
Are we ready?
I think it's time.
I think it is. All right, the most difficult juggling trick we have ever performed in our entire lives, or ever will perform.
Yeah. Count of three. 1, 2.
Should we tell them what it is?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be juggling while thinking of something else.
Yes. So Brian, what were you thinking of?
Something related to quantum physics. How about you?
I was trying to figure out how we're going to fill the next 9 minutes.
All right, well, let's make this a little bit more interesting for the crowd. Let's let them get into our minds a little bit, see what we're thinking. Let's play a few short-form improv games. Well,
now I get it. That's why we're here. All right.
All right, we're going to tell you a story. I need a title of that story.
The apricot and the wafer.
Meredith. The apricot and the wafer.
The apricot and the wafer. Ladies and gentlemen, the apricot and the wafer.
The
Apricot
was
a
big
fruit.
It
Was
sassy.
like a wafer. The apricot
Sashayed.
around
Wiggling.
and
Juicing
everything
in its path.
jiggle, 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 jiggle. Then
One
they
it met.
an apple
The apple.
loved
Hard skin.
and jiggling.
Which was hard to combine.
And so
The
apple
and
the
apricot
lived
reproducing
different kinds of fruit,
and
lived happily ever after. So next up we have an endurance challenge. Nathan, what do you got for us?
well, when I think endurance, I think bowling. And I think tennis.
Yeah.
And I think baseball. Okay.
So you're going to do that and think of something else, right?
That's the idea.
Okay.
Perhaps an improv game, if you will.
Fantastic. Let's play 5 things. And why don't you start juggling? You will not be able to stop juggling until you come up with 5 things.
Got it. How are we going to get to 5 things?
Can I get a word, please?
Flower.
Flower.
Okay, so now I start juggling.
5 reasons why flowers don't grow in the winter.
Okay, so I have to juggle until I come up with 5 things.
That's right.
Okay, flowers don't go in the winter because they're better in bread.
1.
Flowers don't grow in the winter because they're on Hawaiian shirts.
2.
Flowers don't grow in the winter because they're afraid of slush.
3.
Flowers don't grow in the winter because they are too tall.
4.
Flowers don't grow in the winter because they hibernate.
5.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you may have been impressed by the endurance, but you will be even more impressed with the danger. Danger!
harder than just,
This is wonderful, this board. Is this a breadboard?
No, this board goes on this cylinder.
Like so. Yeah. All right.
I feel like playing.
He's done this thousands of times, folks, but you should never try this at home because he is a professional.
Right. Professional.
Yes, he's trained long and hard to do these dumb things. All right. So what is Brian's word?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Okay. So Brian, 5 reasons why you will be saying "Oh my God" tonight.
Because I cut myself.
1.
Because people really like the show.
2,
People don't like the show.
3,
Because I like God.
4,
I'm happy.
5.
All right, folks.
So I noticed we have some gems in here.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have one final game for you. And we're going to do some freestyle rap and some freestyle juggling.
Yeah.
And it's going to be rap of the gangsta variety.
Gangster as possible.
May I have a very common first name, please?
John.
John. And we have a male name. How about a really common female name?
Brittany.
Brittany.
Another common female. All
All right, may we have the lights, please? May we have the music, please?
John, a rap about John. John, a rap about John. Oh, I once knew a boy. His name was John. He did so many drugs, his face became wan. He ran around the town every day.